Yo, Nick Garcia here with the Viral Pins Agency, and just started this new YouTube channel. Just started my Pinterest agency, so I'm gonna just be sharing some helpful videos, explaining the process, explaining what I do for me and my websites, and then clients that are coming on board Viral Pins in order to get more Pinterest traffic. And I have a book, How to Get More Pinterest Traffic, that you can get for free in the description. So the purpose of today's video is to take you through step-by-step process of what I'm doing right now to scale content quickly across multiple websites. I also go through this process for clients if they choose the route of me creating content and creating images and things like that. Yes, I'm using a lot of AI, a lot of good prompting, and then, of course, the human element of just looking at the content and image, deciding if it's worthy to be on my website, and then go from there. But using AI, you really get to just scale. So I'm using 3 AI tools. Manus.im, which creates really amazing content, ChatGPT, of course, and then an image creation software called Ideogram. And so I'm going to take you through the process. I just created a post on cortisol. So this is my main health website here. This is a website that I've made over $700,000 through all different ways, mostly through digital products. Right now, a lot of ad revenue, and then, of course, affiliate marketing. So other websites are generating revenue in the same way, except for digital products. I have not created one yet. But now I'm doing the same for my viral pins, growing it a very similar way. The Pinterest page is not even 30 days old, so it takes some time to get traction for brand new pages. Okay, so we're here on my Upgraded Health Pinterest page, and so what I did is did some research on Pinterest trends where you should be hanging out often. Obviously, like during seasons, it's going to be a lot of seasonal things, but just randomly, especially like in certain niches, DIY, health, that type of stuff, it'll be some random thing. Like right now, it's there's a lot of things on cortisol trending. So I thought up a quick title. I have this article that's titled "Take 1 tablespoon of olive oil first thing in the morning." It's doing well right now. So kind of a similar hook. Got high cortisol. Do this first thing in the morning. And so this is what my title is going to be. And so you can, if you don't, Manus is $39 a month. I have a link for this. They don't even have an affiliate program, but it's just awesome. You get like 500 credits. If I only have a couple of these left, so first come, first serve. Manus just creates content much better than ChatGPT, but with enough prompting and persuading, ChatGPT will pump out some good articles, and then you can go in and do your editing later. So I asked Manus to create a 1,500-word article with this title. I'm not going to do any editing on this video, so I'm just going to take you through the process for creating the content and the images. Let's see, I need to get over to WordPress first here. Okay. And we're just going to create a new post here. So this is what I do to create. I have 4 websites that I'm creating content with. One that just got approved for Journey, which is Mediavine. If you know anything about the ad networks, that's the place to be, which Upgraded Health is on. And my design and DIY just got on Journey. I have another one currently getting in the approval process. So anyway, I know a thing or two about getting traffic from Pinterest. All right, so this is my title. We're going to go ahead and pump it in here. And we'll go ahead and copy this. Again, I would edit a little bit, add in some links if you're working on Google SEO. I don't even bother with Google SEO for this particular website. So I don't care about too many links unless it's a reference for something like that, especially with the health type blogs. All right, so there's my content. Manus took about 6 minutes or so to create this article. And so yeah, from here, I have my WordPress post right here. So what I'm going to do is first ask ChatGPT to create a Pinterest image for my article titled, let's get my title. And of course you can do different titles as long as they're referencing similar things. I believe Pinterest is able to read images. So I always try to put the title in my image and then obviously the title of the pin and then the description because Pinterest does care a lot about SEO. So we're going to do that. We're going to let ChatGPT do its thing there. And then I'm going to go over to Ideogram. I already have the prompt in here. So create an image, a Pinterest image from my article titled this. I want the article title to be large and cover most of the image. I want to see a woman realizing she has high cortisol after just waking up. And so I'm going to do this 9:16 and then generate. I'm on a paid version of this. It's $8 a month and it gives you an insane amount of images. So it creates 4 every time, which is good. So let's see what we got here. So I will say you want to make sure to read your image because Ideogram does misspell a lot. So I want that one, and I like that one too. See, I want the words to be a little bit bigger. I'm going to do text, and I'm going to change this to shocked. So you can play. It's like pennies per rendering. So play around with it. Make sure you're getting good images. And so after you get the images, I'm going to put them in Tasty Pins here. Tasty Pin is awesome because it's paid, but it allows you to put unlimited amounts of Pinterest images in there. That way, you need to pin unique things into Pinterest, right? So you need unique images every time you pin. It remembers your Pinterest image. So let's see what it came up with here. ChatGPT takes a little longer. So see how this did like Carepe thing, and these aren't that great either. All right, so I would probably try that again, but I'm gonna see what ChatGPT came up with. Boom, I like this one. We'll save that. So I have 2 in my Tasty Pins. I want to have 2 inside the blog, especially if you're doing ads because you'll generate more ads with more images in there. And I'm going to upload this one. All right, so now I'm going to ask ChatGPT to write an SEO Pinterest description for this title. Boom. So I'm going to get my title again because now we have to add all these into WordPress. There we go. I'm not going to even edit this. I'm going to use one hashtag. I don't like to use a ton of hashtags either. We'll put that in there, and then we'll put it down in Tasty Pins. And then you can reuse these if you're using some type of scheduling software. I use Metricool, and then I play around with also just scheduling straight from Pinterest. I haven't really noticed a big difference in getting more or less reach in any of those. So I have my title here. I need to add that other image that I had that I created with Ideogram. So now there you go. We have 4 images for pennies or free ChatGPT ready to schedule. And you can schedule these like a week apart, month apart, or just use whatever type of cadence that you want. Right now, I am pinning. At one point, I was doing 15 pins a day and for this website, when you have a lot of content, you can really pump it out. So some I have like 4 a day, like for the viral pins, I'm not doing a lot because I don't have a lot of content yet. This one's still at a high, like 6 to 8 per day. And my other websites, similar, 4 to 9, 10 on some of them, and all unique images. So that's very important. And so the other thing I'll do is I'll generate a featured image for this one, just so it looks nice on the website. Okay, that was quick. See, these are better. I wish Pinterest ones would have come out like this. So I'd definitely probably create another, do another prompt for Pinterest for this blog post. So let's pop in this featured image. And there you go. So again, you can create this article in ChatGPT too. I would have it, let's just see what it does. It usually provides shorter articles, which is fine. And then what I do is copy and paste each section and say, can you expand on this or use a different tone? Like I want to have some light humor. I want it to be casual, conversational. And so, yeah, here we go. This one's actually pretty good, and it provides what not to do. So I could even go back and like, because this Manus article is more technical, this one is more conversational because ChatGPT knows how I like to write typically. But Manus provides all the references, so adds that credibility piece to prove what you're saying, especially in the health world. People are like, prove. I want to see the reference, yada yada yada. Um, so you can use combination, which I do all the time with ChatGPT and Manus or Jasper, whatever you're using. And then you can use Metricool to schedule, or you can schedule directly on Pinterest. So after you're done, you would hit publish, and there you go. You have in what did we do here? Like 10 minutes, wrote the article, and you can, as Manus or ChatGPT is working on certain things, that's when you're in Tasty Pins, you're maybe writing your own title or your own description if you want to, or putting everything in spreadsheet, how I like to have it here. So you can kind of multitask. I can usually pump out and edit. If in 30 minutes, I can have every one uh, full post done with SEO optimized title, 4 to 6 images per post, and then I can start working on the next website or the next client website. And there you have it. So you can create viral pins very quickly with pretty good content. You can edit yourself, even if you took an hour to make sure that the post is like really on brand, on voice for you. But the cool thing is that you can just create and scale your content quickly. So again, Nick, I have multiple websites. This Upgraded Health has generated over 100 million impressions over the last 8 years. Made over 750,000 with this, and working on growing. But right now, my focus is on helping people grow their Pinterest and learn it. Again, I have a free book, How to Get More Pinterest Traffic. It's pretty long, but a lot of good golden nuggets in there. But subscribe to this channel. I'm going to be just sharing more stuff and on how to grow your Pinterest and get more traffic. Thanks for watching.